everyone, and welcome back to another video, and welcome if you are new. So today we have another hotel tour. The Lanzarote one did really well, so we're doing another hotel tour. I love doing these, so I'm glad you like them. But we are here doing Domes of Corfu today. So we have been here for a day. We are staying here for 3 days. We are here half board, and I think that's it, isn't it? That's all of the information really. Yeah. We are filming this on the middle day, so we've been here for like a full day and 2 nights because we came in quite late on the night time. So we kind of have a good grasp about it. So we are starting from the front of the hotel. I'm going to keep swapping from my vlogging camera, which is what you're on now, to my big camera, because this camera isn't very good with focus. Both of them aren't great with stabilization, so I'm sorry if they are really wobbly, but I'm going to keep swapping, so hopefully you can see it in the best kind of lighting and it goes in focus and things. So yeah, is this hotel 5 stars?
Yes. Yeah,
if not, it should be. And it's not an adults only one. I don't think it does all inclusive from what we've seen. Yeah, let's just get on with the tour. We are going to do a review at the end of the video, so stick around for that if you want to hear what we think about it. But yeah, let's get on with the tour. Okay, so here we are at the front of the hotel. The entrance for like the cars and stuff is up there, so we are far in. One thing what I will say really quickly is that it is very out of the way. If you're coming in through Corfu airport, it took us about 20 to 30 minutes in the taxi, and then it is very secluded. So yeah, I mean, there is literally
from that far mountain, all the way around this one over here is like a cove kind of thing, really, like a big cove.
Yeah.
So to get down, there's a road that twists and turns up there to get over the mountain,
and then it comes back down, so it is completely secluded. So this is the front. We can see at the bottom here, this is the entrance, so we will go there. We still are wearing masks because the hotel well, we're not quite sure if they require it. We haven't been told to, but yeah, everybody's wearing them, the staff are wearing them, and there are signs everywhere. So I'm going to put mine back on. Okay, here we go. So we're going through this metal archway, and then we have a series of these beautiful doorways that are slid open. There is our reception. I'm not going to bother the people who work here, so that is where you come and get checked in and everything. Very friendly. Again, very beautiful. There is a waiting area here, which is where we waited. But then, around the corner, coming in to here, there is a bigger waiting area. The settees are very comfy. So coming forward, we can see down into a courtyard which has outdoor seatings, because this is the restaurant. So basically we have came in on the 3rd floor. It's a bit confusing, but we're on the 3rd floor. If we start going into the hotel, we kind of have a bar area here, but it's, from what we've seen, it isn't used that often. It tends to be here for welcome people. Would you say that's right? So it's a shame though, because it's a beautiful bar. I've just took loads and loads of photos on it, and I think through there is a business centre. Then around here, again, kind of more of a loungy area, waiting area. At the bottom, just walked into a table. At the bottom is where you can book reservations for the a la carte restaurants. So there is someone here. Well, we haven't seen anyone here yet, but there is a camera, a laptop and stuff there. This is kind of it for the 3rd floor. Yeah? Do you think there's rooms? Do you? Ah, right, okay, so through there's more rooms. But the main rooms, we've got to go through here and then up or down in the lift. No, we'll go down because we're already going to go down 1 floor. Down to the 2nd floor is kind of where the main things are. A lot of stuff is closed off because it's during the day and things open up again during the night. But this is again another kind of beautiful like lounging area. This kind of decor, like the concrete walls and stuff, please ignore that nail, is the main kind of theme throughout the hotel. It is absolutely stunning, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. So through there is the main buffet area. It is closed off now because it's not breakfast or tea time. I will put some footage in now of footage that I got for my vlog. Out here we have another lounging area. In there is the lounge bar that opens on an evening. We sat in there last night. It was very, very nice. Again, I'll try and get some footage on an evening and put it in now. Beautiful, beautiful room in there. And then coming out here, there are people, so I'm going to be kind of sly, is an outdoor lounging area. Then we have the view of the outdoor kind of space. So we can see there are the swim-up rooms here, and then the main pool, and then there's the adults pool there, and then there is a restaurant with the wellness centre in there. And that's kind of the main view of the outdoor. We can see through there as well on this balcony. That's kind of the outdoor space for the buffet. There is also another little courtyard on this side of it. So there's the one that we just showed you from the balconies at the top. There's this one, but we actually have no idea how to get out to there. So we're not sure how you get to that one. And there is one of the a la carte restaurants, again closed because it's not tea time, but you can only get in there if you've got a reservation anyway. And again, there's a living room that's closed off. We haven't actually seen that open yet though, so not sure why it's not open. We are down on the bottom floor now, and this is the space to get out into the pool. It is absolutely stunning. It's one of my favourite spaces. It is absolutely beautiful. So it's kind of hard to show you with the lighting at the end, because that's the pool, the door out to the outdoor area. This corridor is absolutely stunning. Okay, out into the main area. So like what I showed you up top, swim rooms on the side. Then there are kind of a few different ways to get down to the pool. You can go straight on and then around the pool. I'm not going to be able to show you the pool very well until later on, because a lot of kids are around the pool, because like I said, this isn't adults only, so I'll hopefully put that clip in now. Then if we come to the right, you can see the hotel a bit better. Absolutely beautiful hotel, absolutely stunning architecture. Then we are up into the adults only pool. This is actually the first time we've seen spare beds. So, but it is a nice quiet space. And then we have the wellness centre over there. We'll quickly pop our heads in. I'm just going to show outside of it because we're not in there, but yeah. So we came down from the adults pool, and then we're going to go through here, which is one of the main lunch restaurants. We think there are 2 restaurants in here, right?
Yeah. It seems like there's a fish one in that back build.
Right.
I think this is like the a la carte one.
Yeah. So if I can get this to readjust for the light. This is the main lunch restaurant. Very sheltered, very nice. It's got ceiling fans as well. And then there is also a little shop there, which is lovely to have at a hotel. Coming around to the left is kind of the main, would you say the main bar?
Yeah, the main beach. I think this is the beach bar.
Beach bar,
yeah. Right.
It has some nice little tables there, but then it has these lovely, lovely seats. Like these, look how cute these are. So cozy and comfy. And then coming down from there, we have the beach, which is a private beach, all the way up to those water sports things with absolutely stunning views. Oh, it's green, is it? Yeah, this is the main beach. These are all of the hotels, kind of what they're called, sun lounges. So you don't have to pay or anything. They all have parasols, and it's absolutely stunning. If I zoom in, we've got mountains on both sides. Absolutely beautiful. that is kind of it for the main tour of the hotel. We're gonna head up to our room now and show you the room, and then we will also do the review. Right, we've just came out of the lift, so these are the rooms. There are some impressive things about the rooms, I'll show you in a sec. So for every room, there's a piece of art going up, which is absolutely beautiful. So if you go room, this is our room. Oh. Right, so we've re-thingied it a little bit because we weren't sure what was happening. Keep in mind our stuff is in here, so it's not the cleanest like it was. So this is the room. There are beautiful, beautiful rooms, and we have a balcony. We are on just a mountain view, so why have you turned the light off? We have a balcony, but it's just looking out on the mountainside where we just came from the car park. It's struggling to pick up light in this room. We've discovered this room isn't great to film in, but this is
better looking from the other way.
Them. Absolutely beautiful. There are loads of little extras. We got given that for check-in, and a complimentary bottle of wine. I think that was with the package that we came with. Then it has an espresso, I was going to say an espresso pod, an espresso coffee machine with pods that get refilled every day, and some little like teas in there. There is a mini fridge. It gets, again, restocked every day, but obviously you have to pay for everything that's in there. We get a free bottle of water every day, so there is that for free. There is a little mat at the bottom. We think that's for praying, it is really, really nice of them. It's like a cushioned floor mat. Do you think it's for something for kids?
I don't know. This isn't a kids' room, it's not a family room.
Yeah.
So.
Let's take you into the bathroom, which is one of my favourite bits. They are absolutely beautiful. And there is the shower and the bath, and it's just absolutely stunning. Like, absolutely beautiful decor. And then we'll show you the balcony. There is a mirror. It doubles as a door that's into the other room. Then let's have a look. I'm struggling. This is the balcony, again with beautiful, beautiful furniture. There is a light out here as well. And then this is the view from where we are. Right, do you think that's it? I need to show the switches. The switches are so freaking cool. On the way out, there are wardrobes with a safe in there. And then there are these switches, right? Instead of having door hooks for like do not disturb or please clean, you have that. And then I've clicked that on do not disturb. And then there's a red light on the outside of the door. And then if you want it cleaned, you click please clean and that goes on. So I think that is one of the coolest things. Do you think that's everything? There is as well a little like COVID like hamper thing, would you call it?
Yeah, just a cleanliness.
Yeah, it had masks in, hand gel, I think they're wipes, and then I don't know. That's again hand gel.
It had the TV remote in there.
Yes, it did. Yeah, obviously there's the TV. But yeah, do you want to do the review now? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to give a review. If we're speaking a little bit quiet, it's because we're on the balcony. Like I said, the lighting isn't great in the room. It's beautiful, beautiful, and the lighting when you're in it is amazing.
It's just not for
video. Not for cameras. So I thought we'd do the same format as we did in the Lanzarote one. We'll do the negatives first, so we end on a high, and it feels better. Just a forewarning, we are very, very picky. We have those kind of expectations from hotels and holidays and stuff, and if you aren't as picky, that is completely, completely okay. But we're just going through all of the stuff that we've noted, and
I mean, like we've made a list, haven't we, this time, so we don't forget anything.
Yeah.
And none of the things on the bad list are showstoppers.
Yeah, like deal breakers.
I haven't really annoyed with either. It's just little things.
It's just things that we think that you might want to know if it's a big thing for you, and maybe things that we might want you to know and things like that. So yeah, I'm sorry if you think we're picky. We're just covering all of the bases. So bad points. Right, we're gonna get this one out of the way first because it's technically not a bad point because it's our fault for coming to a hotel like this. But basically, our history of hotels, when we come to hotels like this, not traveling, like Airbnbs and stuff, but hotels, we normally do adults only, and this is the first one we have came to that isn't adults only, and we're not a fan of it, are we? If we came thinking it's not half term, there won't be a lot of kids here, and we were incorrect.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people here with babies.
I think that matches with the half term thing is there's not a lot of kids here.
Yeah, kids, school kids.
But it's like toddlers and below.
Yeah, there's a few like children, but mainly are babies and toddlers, and this is 100% again our thing, and that is not, so we're not complaining about the people who've brought their kids. Of course they can bring their kids, that's what this hotel is. They also very much push the thing of being like they're a family hotel, but we wanted to bring it up because there aren't many areas you can go to escape them if you want time away from children. So we're not used to crying kids. Well, I am probably more than you because I've got quite a few siblings, whereas Jack only has one. But if you're not used to crying kids, you are going to notice it a lot, like at meals and when we were at the pool yesterday, because we couldn't get room at the adult pool, which we're going to come on to in a second, but we were at the main pool. You couldn't really escape the crying kids, could you? There were periods of time when the children left because I think a lot of them were napping or they were going to have lunch or something, which it did quieten down, but there is only one adults area, and that's the pool, and that's still right next to the main pool. So if you come in here thinking you can not be around the kids, it's not going to happen. We're very lucky, I think we don't have people who have children on either side, because we think that if there were, you could hear them, because we can sometimes hear the TV next door, right?
I think because these rooms aren't family rooms, like
Yeah.
there's only one master bed
Yeah,
that you're unlikely to get unless you've got like a baby.
Baby you could.
And a cot, yeah.
Yeah, but you can hear.
You can hear the TV a bit.
Yeah, so if you're next door to a child, you're probably going to hear it because it's not that soundproof.
Yeah.
But like I said, again, that is very much an our fault thing. We came here knowing it wasn't adults only, but it's just something to keep in mind if you're not coming here for children. If you do have children, absolutely incredible, like absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Come here, it is incredible. But just if you're not wanting to be around them, it's probably not the place for you.
Yeah.
Following on from that, the area that there is for for no children, the adults pool, you'll have seen on the tour, it's not that big, and it's not in terms of the pool not being big that's the problem, because we were saying this yesterday, weren't we? Like, not many people actually use the pool at the hotels we tend to go to. It's the space around the pool. So yesterday we did have like a pool day, whereas today's been more of like an active day. If you want to watch that, I am vlogging, but today's kind of been more of a not at the pool day. We couldn't get an adults pool, a sunbed around the adults pool at all. Like, it was full all day, and it wasn't like there was a few that we couldn't fit into as a two. There wasn't any. Like, you couldn't get there. So it could be improved by having a few more beds around the adults pool, we think. But again, not a huge thing, but there isn't enough room.
Yeah. Next one's really the food. The food is so the food that is there is really good. It is amazing food, but the range of choice, especially someone who's vegan / vegetarian on holiday, it's hard. Yeah, the food you can get is amazing, but it's just the range and the options. I think even for you last night at the buffet,
yeah,
there wasn't like loads of options, was there?
Yeah,
really?
So the last holiday that we went on like this was Lanzarote, the one that we've been talking about, and their food was incredible. What we describe the food as here is it's okay.
It's not just okay. It is good.
It
food.
is good.
It's just the choices, I think.
Yeah.
Things.
So like, for example, in terms of meat choices, if you wanted just plain meat, there was only two. Like, and one of them was fish and one of them was meat, and then that was it. The rest were cooked in like sauces or in kind of
pastas or
and I'm quite a picky eater, which obviously probably like, what's the word, like, shows why this is a point. But it's just not the biggest option in the world for how amazing this hotel is. It's just the food
Yeah.
options were a bit alright. The breakfast is brilliant.
Yes.
The breakfast is very, very, very good. But it's just the tea. I think it's probably because it's not an all-inclusive kind of place, they probably depend on people going to the a la carte places and then maybe
so
going
it's
out.
smaller teas.
Yeah, because when we looked at the web, we didn't book direct through Domes. We booked through Voyage Privé, so we went half board because that was what was being offered on Voyage Privé. But when we looked on the website, the main offering was just breakfast, so they might not rely on too many people going at that buffet, which is why they don't have as many options. But it was like, it was alright.
Yeah.
It wasn't blow your mind away like Lanzarote was, obviously, like I've mentioned, but it was,
Yeah.
It's a lovely decor buffet though, like and then they have like this huge thing in the middle that have so many spices and salts that you can like put on your own food, that was really,
it's
really
really
cool.
good. Yeah.
Okay, last bad point. I mean, those ones haven't really been bad points, have they?
A slightly negative thing.
Yeah, but this one is kind of a bit more the extras.
So we get, as you just said in the last bit, we get breakfast and dinner.
Tea, yeah.
Yeah, dinner, like a buffet dinner, including we'll get a bottle of water in
One.
the room every day. And obviously we've got some complimentary things, but I think that's through Voyage Privé.
Yeah.
Like a bottle of wine and fruit and things like that. But anything else, so any drinks, any more water you need. Obviously we're big gym goers and we drink a lot
of water,
normally.
like a lot of water.
The kind of little carton they give you complimentary isn't enough for all day, so it's expensive, the extras, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very expensive for drinks and food as well, because we got lunch yesterday. We bought lunch because we were hungry. We were very tired yesterday because we had a big travel day the day before and I was hungry, so we got food and we got a pizza, and the pizza was what, €20?
€18
Yeah.
for a margarita.
And it wasn't
I
a
don't know
big
if you
pizza.
took a bit of a video, didn't you? You might be able to put it in.
Oh yeah, I could put it in. It was, do not get me wrong, that pizza was one of the best pizzas I've ever had, but it was €20. And then you can get like a bottle of water, and that costs you
€4.80, which is about just over £3.
Yeah, and then wasn't there one that was €10 as well though, for a big bottle of water?
Yeah.
Like, I understand because we're in a luxury hotel, it is going to be a bit more expensive, but it was a bit shocking, especially because we normally do all inclusive. Or we're in cities, so we're not like buying stuff from the hotel.
Yeah.
We were just a bit shocked at how expensive the drinks are. Like, how much was your cocktail you bought yesterday?
It was
10.
€13, so about
13.
about £10.
Crazy.
And I spilt it.
Yeah, Jack spilled it all over the floor when he drank about this much. But it is expensive. I don't know if people would expect that because of how luxury this hotel is, but it is very, very expensive for the extras, unfortunately. Oh, one thing I wanted to mention as well when you come here, because I don't think we saw this anywhere about the deposit. So because you have to pay for a lot of stuff like the extras, the hotel, they say recommends, but it's pretty non-negotiable, is it? That you have to pay a deposit of €50 a night that you are here. So we were only here for 3 nights, so we had to put €150 on a card, and then that gets taken. Like
the difference gets calculated between what
so when you pay
use.
for stuff, you just say your room number and then that gets taken off that. But it's just, if you came here and spent all your money on the hotel and then you don't have a huge amount of money in your bank account to do that with, it might take you by surprise.
I don't know if you could opt to do a smaller deposit, and I don't know if then if you spend more than your deposit, they just charge you at the end, but I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
But I think that's fairly standard for our non-all-inclusive hotels.
Yeah. It's just
weird.
I wouldn't have thought of it, and if somebody's watching this, it's the same.
Yeah.
It is good to know, because obviously this hotel's expensive as well, so it's a lot.
Yeah.
All at once. Moving on, we're going to go on to the good points now.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
It's absolutely, like, it is hands down the most beautiful hotel we've ever stayed in. It is incredible.
We normally pay a lot of money for our holidays because we go to luxury hotels.
Yeah.
I think maybe in the entire time we've been together, this might be our 4th or 5th luxury hotel.
Yeah.
And this is the best, I think.
It's absolutely stunning. Like, it is just take your breath away kind of stunning. It is so, so nice. The staff are lovely. They are very, very friendly. We came at...
It was about midnight, half past midnight.
Yeah, 12:30. And she was so chipper. She was lovely. She was like, we're so sorry that you had to come this late, but we'll get you. And they were just so, so nice, and they do anything for you. They are very, 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 very nice staff.
Yeah.
The place is just beautiful. The location, it's a weird one, isn't it? Because the location is incredible, but for us, for somebody else, they might not like it. You can't really easily get to anywhere. There is a little village.
Yeah, I think there's two types of people that go to this type of hotel. There's some that just like to lounge by the pool, which I think sometimes is us, and we do like doing that. But then sometimes we do like go out and explore and have a look at the country and the culture a bit more. And I think it's harder to do here. You kind of have to get a taxi anywhere, or if you hire a car. It seems like this car park in front of us. There's a lot of people that have hired cars and drove here, which I think is a good option, especially on an island this small. And it's just something probably to keep in mind that it is harder to do that. You can't just kind of walk somewhere. Like I think we were looking for a shop off the hotel because we didn't know there was one here yesterday, and it was going to take us about an hour and a half to walk because you've got to kind of walk over this mountain to the village the other side. The village is only a mile away on the map, but because of the route you've got to take, it's hard.
Mm-hmm. So going back to what I was saying, there's a village right there. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
It was a village. There is a shop in that village, but it is closed. So there isn't anything in the village apart from people who live there. So you can't really do much there. It looks like there is water sports down on the beach. We came on a Sunday. Our first day was a Sunday. So we didn't see that yesterday. That might just be because it is a weekend. And yeah, in the vicinity, there's not really anything. You have to travel to get to somewhere you want to go. And if that's not your thing, like... this probably isn't... No, I'm getting confused with the words. If it's your thing to go and travel, you'll have to get a hire car, or this isn't the hotel for you. But if you're just wanting to stay around the hotel, it's perfect, like, because you are literally on a private beach. We're looking at mountains right now, and you'd think that this would be the worst view.
Yeah,
but it's still beautiful. Like, we're literally looking at trees and mountains. It is absolutely stunning, and because there aren't other hotels nearby, the beach isn't crowded, it's all people from the same hotel. It's a beautiful location.
Just back on the staff point, obviously it's not our expectation to come here and everybody speak English, but a lot of the staff do speak very good English.
Yeah.
It's quite easy to kind of speak to them and
communicate
with them, and that's completely our fault that we don't know the language. I know Greek's a lot harder to learn than other languages, but it's a good point that
there isn't really a language barrier. They know what you're talking about.
Everyone's clean. The cleanliness.
Yeah, the cleanliness is really good. So we are here, in case you're watching like at a different time point, we are here at May 2022. So in the UK, COVID restrictions have kind of gone. Like, there's nothing really there anymore apart from your own choice.
Yeah, literally a few days before we flew, restrictions lifted for coming to
so you don't have to do anything to get here, but you come to the hotel, and this is going to sound like it's a negative thing, but it's not. But it still feels like COVID's a thing here, in terms of they have signs everywhere asking people to stay like distance apart.
Yes.
They want you to wear a mask. They have hand sanitizer. I've never been anywhere so good with hand sanitizer. We went to Lanzarote in the pandemic. Well, not in the pandemic. We went in July 2021, so it was coming out where there was still red, green, and amber lists, and they weren't as good with hand sanitizer. It has hand sanitizer on every single table. Not booths. What are they called? Like stands that they have them at every single point you could want them.
Stations.
I love it. There is hand sanitizer everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, even Lanzarote was even quite good, where they when you went in and out with the food, they made you
wear your mask.
I mean, yeah, this is just even like it's another level, isn't it?
Yeah, and like I showed you, they have like the COVID pack when you went in the room, and all of the staff are wearing masks, which is really nice to see, because obviously you don't really have that in the UK anymore. And in terms of just other cleanliness, you're right, it is clean everywhere. There has not been one point where we're like, it's a bit dirty, apart from when you spilled your cocktail, and that was our fault anyway. So it is very clean. That is a good point.
Yes.
So Jack just mentioned it off camera when we were just kind of like, what should we talk about next, that kind of thing. That it is quite a compact hotel, so we've been in hotels where they've been really, really spread out, haven't we? Like our first ever hotel in Turkey was crazy. We had to walk for ages to get to anything. But this, it's very, very compact. So 3rd floor is reception and welcome area kind of thing. 2nd floor is food and another lounging area, and then like the, what do they call them, the lounges and things like that, and then the bottom floor you just walk out and you're at the pool. So it is very, very compact if you don't want to walk a lot. There aren't, no there are, I was going to say there aren't any like, no, let me rephrase. Would you say it's wheelchair friendly?
Yeah, they've got ramps everywhere.
Yeah, there are ramps. I'm just thinking in terms of like, because I think there are points where there is wheelchair friendly but then it's not actually that like accessible. It is crazy paving down at the pool and things like that, so it is a bit rocky, but there are ramps everywhere, and I'd say space and wise there is enough space for a wheelchair.
Yeah.
So thought we'd do rating again. So we'll do the star rating, like what like actual hotels do, and then our rating out of 10.
Yeah.
So you go first on star rating.
I think it's I mean it is officially a 5-star hotel.
We need to check that.
It is.
Okay.
It is. And I'd give it the 5 stars.
Yeah, I think I'd give it a 5-star. It feels like a luxury hotel. Like it feels like when you walk in, you are in a luxury hotel.
Just on the point we talked about before about kids, it feels like a hotel where there wouldn't be kids because it's so luxury.
Yeah, when we look around, we really do feel like it could be an adults-only hotel, but they've done it on a family perspective, which we were saying is really, really nice for a lot of families to be in such a nice hotel with children. I'd agree on the 5-star. What do you think on rating out of 10 for us? Are we doing this for us or for like general?
Let's do one each maybe.
No, let's just do rating out of 10. What you
general,
think? Yeah.
what I think. I think it's a 10.
Really?
No, I think it's a 9 because of the kids element, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's a 9, yeah.
Okay.
I think the only downside is the kids, but that's just our preference, really.
Okay. I would say an 8.
Right.
Because of the kids, again, our fault. Nothing the hotel can do about that, and not that they would want to do about it. They pushed the family-friendly thing. We knew that and we came here. But it has affected my experience of it. The pricing of things. I'm thinking about it as if we were here for a week, how happy would I be? Because we're only here for 3 days. If I were here for a week, I'd be struggling with paying what we're paying. Like, we are probably drinking less than what we would want to because of how much it would cost us.
Oh yeah, I mean Lanzarote, I was having a drink every half an hour.
Yeah,
I had one yesterday because it was...
Yeah, we literally bought 1 bottle of water and I had a lemonade. So, I'd probably not be as happy because of how much we have to pay. And maybe the food could just be a bit better.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I'd probably go 8. But this hotel is absolutely stunning. If they made this hotel all-inclusive and like adults only, keep me away. Like, you keep me away.
You'd live here.
I would 100% live here. It is absolutely beautiful, and I love Corfu. Like, it's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is going to be the end of this video. I'm hoping it is not an hour long, but I hope you found it useful. If you did find it useful, please leave the video a like. I'm trying to get more into travel content, so I would really appreciate any support. So likes, comments, share it to other people if you want to, subscribe, because I mean, you're here, you may as well. But yeah, please show your support if you can, and yeah, that is going to be it. Make sure you stick around if you want to see the vlog, because that is coming next. And that is going to be the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in another one. Bye.